welcome to battle number 5 of week number 2. This battle is pitting the Bayside Divers, which is Sir Roland, who also is Sir Roland on Pokemon Showdown, versus the Rio Grande Rapidash, led by Emberhoof, who is twitch.tv.emberhoof on Pokemon Showdown. As a reminder, the Mega Pokemon we will be seeing today are Mega Tyranitar and Mega Aggron, respectively. And the Z Crystal Pokemon we have are Staraptor with any Z move and Gardevoir with attack Z moves. We have a chance to see both of those today. And then on Rio Grande Rapidash, we have Latios and Zeraora. Latios with any and Zeraora with attacks. We also have a chance to see both of them as well. Joining me today in commentary is Noob Scrub from the American Braviary. So thanks for joining me once again.
Oh, thank you.
And we will start with initial thoughts. I could go first with initial thoughts. I am expecting to see some pivoting from Ember. A lot of that with Zeraora and Landorus. They make a really good pivot team, being able to U-turn and Volt Switch respectively. And they could pivot into some bulky Pokemon like Mega Steelix and Alomomola, and then you have the two tanks of Alolan Muck and Latios. So it's a very well-crafted team, being able to kind of dance around itself, using a lot of synergy here. And then on the other team, we have... This time he brought one flying type. He was talking about how he brought 3 flying types last time. So we have Staraptor, which is kind of like his signature Pokemon in my opinion. And then we're seeing some new Pokemon here like Luxray and Roserade, for example. Roserade will be very good for using Sleep Powder to disrupt some of the pivots and the defensive Pokemon. Roserade, I'm gonna predict, can do a lot of damage in this matchup in particular. And Staraptor is also one to watch out for. Although I think special threats are going to be more important for Ember to be aware of and for Sir Roland to capitalize rather than physical threats.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Alolan Muck is going to be especially important since since Sir Roland has 2 psychic type attackers, and what's her name? Gardevoir is partially fairy, so Pursuit is not going to be that bad, but still, Alolan Muck does have Pursuit, and that can be not cool when switching out. And also, I think it's cool that there's Latios and Latias fighting against each other. I think that's funny.
Yeah, I would love to see those two face off. I agree. Muckalola is going to be something that really needs to be paid attention to because it can trap and kill the psychic types. Even Gardevoir struggles because it's slow defense stat versus Pursuit, even though it hits neutrally. So I think the way the team is constructed, Ember maybe has a little bit of an advantage here. But let's see how it goes. I think we're ready to begin.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. Guessing that we'll see a pivot lead from Ember from Sir Roland. I'm not really sure who. Maybe we'll see Roserade to get the sleep on, maybe some spikes.
I think, maybe even Tyranitar for, no, Luxray.
Oh, Luxray.
I was thinking maybe Tyranitar with Stealth Rocks.
We have Calrissian versus Sparky. Luxray being able to intimidate... Wait. What? What just happened?
It might have Rivalry or Guts.
Oh, it has Rivalry. Or Guts, yeah. Okay, I was like, wait, why did one intimidate and not the other? That's right. So, Luxray not looking too good with the double attack drop and the defense drop as well versus a Pokemon that is not really good for it type-wise.
So I think this one has rivalry because it's not the same. It's doing less damage of a Pokemon of the opposite gender, right?
Yes.
All right.
So out comes Yeet the Tyranitar. Yeah, Rivalry is a risky ability to run because if the Pokemon is a different gender than you, it will do less damage. If it is the same gender, it'll do more damage, but the trade-off is usually too risky to run.
Yeah.
Alright, and out comes Big Love Disc, the Alomomola, taking a flamethrower from Tyranitar. Tyranitar maybe being the Tyrannoboa set, doing physical and special moves.
Oh, I've never heard of that set before.
Yeah, specially crafted in Gen 3 to deal with Skarmbliss, which is the major defensive core of that generation.
It's doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, it could be quite surprising if you're not used to it. And Alomomola is going to protect being able to get that Wish recovery and being able to stall Toxic as well. Now comes Sparky the Luxray. This is not a good team for Sparky if it has rivalry due to the fact that there's so many male Pokemon on the opponent's team for Luxray.
I don't see any female Pokemon, actually.
Yeah, so far they have only been male. Calrissian being able to take a discharge, shrug it off, and get that Wish recovery as well. And out comes Marianne Von Edmund. Gardevoir taking a lot of damage from Earthquake. Yeah, the way that Landorus and Alomomola have synergy together works out really well. Ooh, and a Hypnosis is going to cause Jabba the Hutt to switch into fall asleep. And Nightmare is going to deal some damage to Jabba the Hutt. Interesting set there with the Hypnosis and the Nightmare.
So how does the sleep clause work? Does it make it so that Gardevoir cannot use another sleep move, or will they just get kicked if if she tries to use another sleep move?
It won't work if Gardevoir tries to use another sleep move. Ooh, and Shattered Psyche dealing a lot of damage. Scald's not dealing too much damage to Big Love Disc there. Big Love Disc will have to switch if it wants to take another attack. And Protect will stall a turn, being able to heal a little bit for Alomomola. Marianne Von Edmund firing off that strong Z move there really was surprising.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, because of Sleep Clause, the Hypnosis just does not work if you try to use it again while a Pokemon is sleeping. And the U-turn is going to take down Marianne Von Edmund. And out comes Alomomola. Its health going up a little bit because of that Regenerator. Petals the Roserade is out. Will be able to deal massive damage to Alomomola. Maybe even take it down with a Leaf Storm or Energy Ball.
Roserade is usually a special attacker, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Out comes Muckalola. Taking a Razor Leaf. Oh, so a physical attack on the Roserade. Razor Leaf not doing that much damage.
Oh, that's neat. It has a little turn counter if you hover over Muck it shows how long it'll been asleep for.
Oh, I didn't notice that actually. That's interesting. Right, and the knockoff is going to take out the black belt from Sparky. Again, another male Pokemon out, so rivalry not doing too well for Luxray.
Yeah, Emberhoof does not have any female Pokemon on his team. I hovered over all of the Pokemon on the side. So this, it's an uphill battle for Luxray. If it doesn't have Guts, I think.
Yeah, it could be Guts. And Latte, the Latias comes out. Leftovers being knocked off by Landorus. And another knockoff will take Latias down. That Landorus is probably scarfed.
Yeah, it keeps using knockoff.
Will we see
Is there a reason? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was wondering if Staraptor maybe will be the next Pokemon to come out, and indeed it is.
It doesn't have Intimidate either. Oh yeah, because it uses Reckless usually.
Yes. And Knockoff. Ooh, and Brave Bird will hit. Knockoff did not knock an item off of Staraptor, interestingly enough, so that means that it is not holding an item. Maybe he forgot to put an item on Staraptor.
Maybe it has a Z Crystal? Or...
No, because
No.
Gardevoir had the Z Crystal.
It says an item exists if you hover over it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Is it a Z Crystal Pokemon?
No, because Gardevoir has a Z Crystal. I mean, it is a Z Crystal Pokemon, but like, since Gardevoir
Maybe
has
he
a Z
wanted...
Crystal.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, since Gardevoir has a Z Crystal, I don't think he can use a Z Crystal on another Pokemon. Or maybe he equipped it, but he didn't. He equipped it to both just in case.
Yeah, I think he wanted the option to use either. Because that's how that's how in my playthrough of Pokemon Sun and Ultra Sun, that's how I was. I would equip a Z Crystal to every Pokemon just so I could use on it on any Pokemon. Because like, that's how I was before I got into like competitive. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna use Z Crystals all the time, and I just powered through the game with all the Z Crystals on every Pokemon.
Oh, Love Disc here. Sorry, Big Love Disc. Oh, Thief might be the reason. Well, if it's holding a Z Crystal. I don't know, but Love Disc being able to stall out these endeavors with Wish and Protect. Ooh, and there goes an Endeavor, so now Alomomola is going to have to probably switch out if it wants to live, and indeed it will. Jetstream, the Latios comes out. Thief hits it pretty hard, but I think it'll take a Brave Bird to take it down.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice Endeavor.
Ooh, and Latios goes first, using Dragon Pulse. Down goes Staraptor. Yeah, Alomomola can be really tough for physical attackers to take down. And out comes Roserade. Interesting choice. I thought he would go with the Tyranitar.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he was hoping the Roserade would be faster.
Tyranitar, if it has Pursuit, can make sure that Latios is taken down.
Oh, he forgot that the Latios was Psychic type. That's what he said in chat.
Okay, that makes sense. Surf dealing some pretty big damage to Tyranitar, but Tyranitar will be able to hit back with a Flamethrower, resisted Flamethrower. Sandstream taking Latios down to 10 HP.
And Sandstorm does how much HP every turn? Like, 6%,
8.
right? 8, alright.
Yeah. Ooh, Stone Edge deals a lot to Big Love Disc, who is taken down by that Sandstorm Recoil. But Tyranitar is also taken down. And his last Pokemon will be Love Disc to come out. What did I say, Love Disc? I meant Luxray. And Landorus is going to come out once again. Bad matchup for Luxray. And the Earthquake is going to take Luxray down, resulting in a 5-0 victory for Rio Grande Rapidash. What I thought in the beginning with all the pivots happening, that's pretty much exactly what happened, and it worked for him. There's a lot of synergy there. So a good play by Ember. Sir Roland definitely coming with some of the unexpected tactics. Tyraniboa, for example, carrying both Stone Edge and special moves with Flamethrower and Thunderbolt. And then Staraptor with Endeavor was pretty interesting once Staraptor was down at such low health.
Another thing that was unexpected for me, at least, was Razor Leaf on Roserade.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice. I think the Pokemon that Roserade wanted to hit most, which was Alomomola, would have been hit harder by like an Energy Ball or a Leaf Storm. So I'm wondering if he carried Razor Leaf for like a specific Pokemon that he wanted to hit. Maybe it was one that didn't show up in this match. But I think Roserade gets Leaf Blade or Petal Blizzard, which is stronger than Razor Leaf.
Another thing that's interesting, I thought that Mega Aggron, I didn't say this in the beginning, I thought Mega Aggron was going to be important for blocking Staraptor, but we didn't see Aggron at all.
Yeah, that's true. Alomomola seemed to be pretty comfortable blocking Staraptor. What Aggron has to be careful of was close combat, although I don't think it had close combat on its moveset. Yeah, it was Thief, Brave Bird, Tailwind, and Endeavor.
Yeah.
I guess Mega Aggron might have been scared of Endeavor. That's why it didn't come out once it was revealed that it had Endeavored. But yeah, good, well played from both sides, and I think that's the last match we're having today for Thursday. So tune in for more Week 2 matches. We only have 2 Week 2 matches left to go until we enter Week 3 and exchanges too, so that'll be interesting. So
yeah, it's going to be super interesting, except I'm not exchanging any Pokemon because all my Pokemon are the best.
Well said. I'm still wondering if I should exchange one of my Pokemon, but we'll see when the time comes. So that was Noob Scrub from American Braviaries. This is Noel from Mystical Chain, and thank you for tuning in. Join in next time, and we'll see you then.